energy drink brings you the numbers for this. The fight for the BKFC Welterweight World Championship. The title is Julian Lane versus Dustin Pague. Julian Lane told us, I have to maintain a high pace throughout and I have to fully commit to my punches. The fight for the BKFC Welterweight World Championship. The bell, round number one. White trunks for the champion Julian Lane, black trunks for the challenger Dustin Pague. Pague immediately circling to the outside. Lane to the mid-range, jab to the body from Pague. Going back to right hand mid-flight. Feint from Julian Lane. Pague on the feint, looking for the entry. Overhand right, not fully committed by Pague. Pulled that back mid-flight. Now the right hand, big left hand! And down goes the champion, Julian Lane.
What a left hand! Beautiful. Lane jumped up very quickly, though. I don't think he's badly hurt. Man, not knocked his head back. And a lot of times you want to get that back immediately. Oh no, I got hit, I got hurt, I got to earn that back. That's a veteran move by not trying to jump in there and make it worse, open yourself up.
There's the left hand, right hand on the inside.
He's doing just what he said. He's landing a couple shots, he's resetting, not sitting there in a firefight.
Lane talked to us about this adamantly in our fighter meeting. I have to control the tempo, the pace, the rhythm, the timing of this fight. He said, I believe Pague will try to slow it down from the outside. Right now, Chris, it is Pague in control from the outside. He is moving his hands, his feet to get Lane to react. There's the right hand from Julian Lane. Now heavy framing from the champion Lane on the inside. Final seconds, round two on the restart from Mergliata. Right uppercut, left hook. Left hand right back from Lane just before the bell as we move to round three. Lane more active, tighter, but Pague keeping it lower to do that. Land wider sweeping punches and uppercuts as he lands the right hook, left hook, right back from Pague.
Pague said he can't sit there and be in a firefight. He's asking for it right now, though.
There's the right hand. Lane trying to reset. Double jab, now triple jab from Julian Lane. That was effective. Negating each other's upper body grappling. The separation from Mergliata. The restart. Left hand lands from Julian Lane after Pague landed the left hook. Lane trying to put more power on his punches, noticeably here in round number three. 30 seconds remaining in the third round. Big right hand from Dustin Pague. Fast jab to start round four from Dustin Pague, off the mark, but it took Lane momentarily off his striking line. Big right hand, left hand. Now Lane throwing back heavy. Lane to the inside. Big sequence for Lane from the half-dive bomb. Hard right hands. Big shots again. The left hand getting through from Lane. Pague in all sorts of trouble. Mergliata taking a really close look. Pague now trying to throw back. Big right hand, left hand. Best sequence of the fight for Julian Lane.
I think Pague is cut. You can see blood.
Pague very smartly gripping up, but a momentary reprieve. Lane right back to the inside.
Once again, Pague getting in a firefight at this point. He said he wasn't going to do that.
Lane on the big exhale. Lane on the feint. Lane back to the inside. Swing and a miss with the right hand on the overhand from Pague. Lane on the right hook. Heavy pressure chest to chest. The overhook from Pague. The bell. We move to the fifth and final round.
Adamant for his their fighter in Dustin Pague. Throw the jab, move. Don't sit there and trade with this guy.
Nice moment between Julian Lane and Dustin Pague. Got heated at the weigh-in, a show of respect, but now the medical timeout. Dr. Michael Schwartz has a very quick medical check and the approval from Dr. Schwartz. Moment of levity. See the smile from Dustin Pague. Now back to serious business. Fifth and final round underway, our main event.
Throwing the jab like he's told to by his corner, and Lane has got to come forward and try and get a knockdown this round.
One knockdown to this point. Pague dropping Lane in round number one. There's the right hand just off the mark from Lane. Into the inside, both fighters to the body, left hook to the head from Pague. Lane now throwing short to the inside. Left hand, big left hand on the second left that gets through from Pague. Lane now resetting, coming forward through the center circle on the lead left hook. Good pull back defensively by Dustin Pague.
Those body punches just trying to slow Lane down, trying to stop him from coming forward.
50 seconds remaining in this main event world title fight. The champion Julian Lane, the challenger Dustin Pague. Both fighters have most definitely had their moments. On the jab, left hook lands from Lane. Pague on the back step now coming forward. Entry right uppercut, audacious from Lane to the inside.
We got another round, I think.
And now we are talking about the overtime round. The words of our colleague Brian Sosha. So what that means is that the three Mohegan judges did not have a definitive winner. This was either a unanimous draw, split draw, or majority draw. That's semantics. What we know is that this is a winner-take-all round for the title. It does not matter on the judges' scorecards what happened through rounds 1 through 5. Sixth and final round, the overtime round. The winner of this round is the champion. The defending title is Julian Lane versus the challenger Dustin Pague. On the left hook, swing and a miss from Pague. Jab to the body from Dustin Pague. Pague on the feint. Left hook right back, Lane off the mark. Lane to the inside, heavy pressure. Short left hands, those are the quote ice pick punches. The short punches in the clinches, coined on that term by Julian Lane brilliantly. Brilliantly thrown by Lane. Step in left hand or right hand on the counter. Pague landed, then Lane did. There's the 1-2 from Dustin Pague. Again into the clinch. Double underhooks. Separation from Mergliata with some difficulty. 65 seconds remaining in this fight as we are in the overtime round. Left hook from Dustin Pague. 1-2 from Julian Lane, and the two definitely landed. Rear right uppercut lands from Pague.
You can just see the desire, both guys doing everything they can, even in the clinch, to try to win this fight.
Naked right hand. Lane landed that on the entry, now into the clinch. Driving pressure now, Pague puts Lane's back against the ropes.
20 seconds left, come on, let's go.
Anybody's fight still, Sean. Anybody can steal this round.
On the right hand, Pague lands with the left hand. Lane resetting on the outside, both fighters to the center circle. Lane now coming forward, jab from Dustin Pague. Lane walking through it on the 1-2. Big right hand lands to the inside. Chest to chest once more. Lane creating space. Final seconds of the sixth and final round, the overtime round. Guillotine position again for Julian Lane. There's the big right hand from Pague. The left hand, and now that is the end of the fight.
And that last punch for Pague could have sealed the deal.
After completing the scheduled 5 championship rounds and 1 overtime round, our judges at ringside are all in agreement at 57-56 to the winner by unanimous decision. And new BKFC World Welterweight Champion, Dustin, the Disciple